What kind of toys do you need?
Like
Explain
fidgets.
to me. Oh, okay. I was like,
No toy. Not that kind of toys, you perv.
I don't have any
Not
toys.
with you. You're my best friend. I don't want to.
I mean, we could totally have like a review sex toys pot, you know? Like we could look at him and be all like, well, I'll tell you why this won't work. Because, you know? Like sometimes the thing why I feel like
The thing why I.
the reason being is because why I feel like I can be really good at like dildos and or like strap-ons especially
Right?
because well obviously because I've used one, but I know what kind of strap you
That's.
need, you
That's.
know.
Okay.
You
So
have
when I get ready to. I'm going to buy a strap on now.
you
Now
know.
that I get my stimulus check.
Oh, you're stimmy. Did you see?
We get a
Ooh.
stimmy. We got a stimmy. We
Get
are
that
so
stimmy.
lucky.
Hey, salute to that stimmy. I'm just gonna take half the. I warn you right now. 'Cause I don't want to get too crunked.
Never.
Mm, I forgot to bring down. Ooh,
Oh,
I
God.
forgot to bring down.
That's fire, baby.
Bernie, Bernie.
Burn, burn,
Is this
burn.
okay? This should be
Are
fine,
we
huh?
are we recording?
It looks like we're recording.
How can you
It
tell?
has a little red thing in the corner. Do you see? Watch.
Oh yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want
yeah.
to stop it because
I see it. I see it.
hopefully the battery lasts because earlier I was recording and then you know how it has 3 dots of battery. I just put it to see if it
Can't
was
do
like
that.
pointing like
I can't do that.
what? What's wrong with your fingers, bro? My gosh, you'd be a terrible lesbian. Lorisi can't bend her fingers properly.
I feel like I think it's because the arthritis.
Oh, see? Mwah, mwah, mwah. What's that thing?
Don't feel sorry.
It's like, what's that
You
on The
hit more.
Simpsons? Barney Gumble. He's laying on the pavement drunk. Like, don't cry for me. I'm already dead. That's Lorisi.
Don't cry for me. I'm just a hag.
Uses not a hag, homie.
I feel
And
today I'm all emotional. I don't know why.
oh, well, I know
Well,
why.
we don't talk about it.
Some
It's just an emotional time with my situation.
yeah, I like that little accent you got going on right now, homie.
Situation. Situation.
Well,
Wait.
oh, I was like, what do I need my phone for? I know why.
I was talking to some colleagues of mine and I was talking with an English accent. And they were like, I don't like English accents. I don't like accents. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. No, I hit that. Well, that's pretty boring. Why would you not like accents?
Someone told you they don't like accents?
Yeah.
What does that even mean, bro?
I
That
don't.
person themselves have an accent of some sort.
I guess.
I don't
'Cause
like
I,
accents. I've never heard
I
anybody.
can't believe she said that. I was like, well, I'm not gonna stop just because you don't like them.
I don't even know what that means. I don't like accents?
Oh, I'm like,
What the fuck, bro?
maybe she had a bad experience or something.
What does
But I
that
was
mean?
just, does that mean you want me to stop saying?
What do you mean a bad experience?
I don't know. I didn't. I mean, I was a little offended. Like, okay,
I'm offended too
this,
because I feel this person's like a little weirdo.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm
So
moving the
I was like,
microphone here.
well, and then I just kept talking in an accent. I was like, fuck you, bitch.
I was just gonna tell you that you should record. We should have sound bites once I learn how to do that. I'm just kidding. I know everything.
Ah,
We should have sound
she
bites
knows
of you saying
everything.
the
She knows
follow the Bodega Cats on
everything.
podcast,
She knows
Spotify.
on Facebook.
I'm not gonna say TikTok anymore, and we'll talk about that later. But
Yeah,
fuck them.
because yeah.
We got banned. We'll talk about that later. But so if you could say
Okay.
follow the Bodega Cats podcast featuring Peaches and Larisi on Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, and follow us on or something like that. But if you said it with the British accent,
Hello. Hello. No, I can't get
oh
it.
my
I
lord.
need to drink. Taste this.
I made
Peaches
Larisi.
original.
Yeah. Hey.
Yummy.
Oh shit.
Mm. Once it hits the lips.
I made Larisi a cucumber jalapeno vodka cranberry with the splash of peach. Just kidding, that sounds weird. Well, actually, I did. I put a
I
little
don't
bit
taste the peach.
of that peach. What's it called? Gives you wings? Red Bull.
Oh,
Just a
I was like,
splash,
what?
just to wake you up.
Dude,
Just kidding.
I can't even. It's very subtle if you
Yeah.
did. So
Well,
it's
I
not
made
overwhelming.
myself a
Usually
Negroni.
peaches is overwhelming.
This is
Ah.
true. Oh,
Woo!
you
That's a
bash.
gym.
You
There's another
bash.
gym.
Use a
There's another
bash.
gym.
Yeah. Well, happy Women's History Month again, my dolly.
Yes,
And
it is March. Still.
it is March still. It is Stimmy Month.
Yes, did you get your stimmy, peoples? Isle kittens and all?
I did not get my Stimmy, bro.
Well,
What do you have to say to that? They say the
well,
weekend, bro. I have no patience.
we're talking about the. If you check off, like I forgot to check off my ethnicity because I didn't see it. You know, it was like Hispanic, Native American, Asian,
Black.
African. I think it was African American, and I didn't see
What if
white.
you're
So
black and you're not American? What
it
if
was
I'm
weird.
like Puerto Rican or
Well, she's like,
duh,
well, you didn't
that's
check your
American.
ethnicity. And I was like,
Sounded dumb. I meant to say there's black people in Mexico.
yeah. So she's like, check
Caribbean.
off your ethnicity, and I was like, I'm not there. And then I saw non-Hispanic. I'm like, am I non-Hispanic? What does that mean?
Yeah.
So I just checked it. I should have put. I'm not gonna tell you, motherfuckers, because you're gonna discriminate. So there is an option to say, not
I've never gotten that.
not ever not.
Not wanting to disclose?
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
say I don't
gotten
want to
that
say.
option.
No,
Only in certain things like
not when you got your shot
the
already.
vaccine. I don't think so, bro. I did get my vaccine though. Hey.
You don't have to
Which I'm really
disclose
happy
your
about it.
ethnicity.
In certain things, right? In other things, you have to choose.
In all the paperwork that I have, there is one that says I
Well,
choose not to.
next time I do something
Or
and I
even
don't have the
gender.
option, I'm gonna take a picture and show it to you.
Even gender, if you don't want to.
Gender, I've seen that. Yeah, you don't have to.
Maybe it was under gender. I don't know.
Yeah, gender is the one that I have seen. I don't know ethnicity. Well, I don't know, but
I think for the census, they're seeing like how, like what ethnicity are getting their vaccines. I guess I don't know.
well, yeah. I mean, they do need all that information. I'm just curious, like, how come for some things they do, and some things it's just like, oh, we don't really need it. Like, okay. And I told you I shouldn't say this out loud, but sometimes I used to put black because I'm like, well, I don't know if I have any or not, but according to some family members, I do. But my point was that does that mean that black people get more help eventually because there's more? You know what I mean? I know this is probably illegal. I shouldn't say this. No, I'm just kidding, you
Just
guys.
kidding.
I know who does that.
Kidding.
You weirdos. You thought it was true? You weirdos. I was telling Larisi earlier that I was watching one of my favorite shows, Hot Ones, and Paris Hilton was there. And at first I was like, but then I thought it's been years since she was that girl, you know?
Yeah.
And watching it, she said something that was like, "Oh, you know, when I do my they asked her if she gets offended by, and then they mentioned something specific, and she's like, no, because I know he did it because the character that I'm playing, you know." So, and I was like, "Oh, so it was a play character, that whole like dumb blonde act, which is sold. Remember they had the show,
Yeah.
so." Anyway, the show is Hot Ones. They eat hot wings, and I was like, she gonna say it? She gonna say it? She gonna say it? She didn't. And at the end, she fucking ate them all, bro. She impressed me.
Like a
And
G.
hell yeah, like a G. Especially because she had gloves on first of all, and
Like
you know she wears those little gloves that like go. They don't cover your fingers, like those like biker gloves, but she has diamonds on them. Like she always has gloves on. You never noticed that?
I don't. It's been a long time. I don't think I ever noticed it.
Well, I didn't know this, but I guess she has some like her a YouTube channel or something where she has like a show or something,
Hmm.
and she cooks with gloves. So he asked her about that, and she says they're new every time I put them on. Oh, dispensa, Paris. Oh, do we have
Bunk,
like a
bunk, bunk,
bling
bunk,
bling
bunk, bunk.
here? We don't got no bling bling. God damn it!
Bling, bling, bling.
Oh no, that means we powered up. I think
Bling
I
it.
need to move the
Bling
camera a little bit.
on.
We're seeing too much of that curtain right there.
Oh,
But anyway,
that curtain.
um, yeah, I don't want that blue curtain. Like my least favorite colors are blue and pink. The curtains in my bodega are blue. The floors are pink. It's like what the fuck?
Kind of like a orangey pink.
That one's pink, bro.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't think I've been to your
You've been to the
pad
bodega three
during the
times
day, so I
during the
never
day.
noticed the
You're
floor.
right. And
So
it's hard to record during the day because of the light coming out, so I closed all the curtains so it might not seem like it, but anyway, that's boring. Oh, so Paris Hilton was saying that at the end of it, when she finished everything, she's all like, yeah, and this and that, and that's hot. I was like, that never fits so perfectly,
that's
but she
hot.
has a new word that if we know what Paris Hilton is capable of doing when it comes to social media, she pretty much is this a social media little darling, If it wasn't for
She
Paris Hilton, there'd
actually,
be no Kim
that's
Kardashian.
true. That's true.
So she has a new word, and I want us to have it because then we're hip, bro. It's called sliving. It's a combination of living and slaying. So we're just living
Ooh,
our best life right now,
living
bro.
their best life.
We're just living our best
Sliving,
life
sliving
while
our best
we pod.
life.
That's true.
Yeah. We're going to her.
We talk about the vaccine. Blah. Oh, so first I thought nothing happened. My arm hurt a little bit,
Oh
but
yeah.
if I have to talk about something that happened, I had the smoothest poop, bro.
Whoa.
Like I just pooped and it just came out. I almost didn't even need tissue. I'm like,
Whoa.
this is great.
Clean, so
So
fresh
fresh
and
and
so
so
clean.
clean, clean. And
I'm so glad you told me that.
I was thinking of like last podcast was called "Wash Your Hands Before Sex," and we didn't really get into it, but you guys know what we mean, right? Wash your hands before sex, bro.
Wash your hands
And
after
then
you poo.
when we were together the other day, we ooh, oh.
Oh. So much gems.
But when we were hanging out the other day, I wrote something down, and I want you to tell me what it is because I don't remember. Hashtag Coronaversity. What does that mean? I just got it. Oh my god. I just
An
fucking got
epiphany.
it. This weekend is our Coronaversary. This is
Ah,
around the
that's
time
right.
because it's
That's
around
right.
these days that a few days earlier that because it was around March 15th that we went into hibernation, remember? Coronaversity. That's what it was,
And
anniversary.
Biden came on and was just talking about, you know, the naysayers are like, oh, he just is trying to. It was really dark and blah blah blah, and he was just like uniting people. I think.
His speech?
What?
What
His
was dark?
speech.
Did you think so?
Well, that's what the
Oh,
naysayers are saying.
Fox News, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
I mean
Or
Tucker
Newsy.
Carlson, bro.
Have you ever listened to Newsy? It's pretty conservative.
Oh
It's not like
god,
Fox,
no, I
but
can't, bro. They probably want to kill
but
me.
I, I want to listen to,
It's
even if
good.
they're conservative, I want to know what they're saying.
A
But
hundred
they
percent.
they don't like him because they were like talking shit about.
I
But
want to
then,
know all the bad points. Yeah,
but
for
other
sure.
people were saying he's trying to unite people and instead of just saying bad things like our former president number
Mm.
45. We won't mention any names,
Yep.
but I mean, I mean, basically, Biden can do anything, and it would be like better than Mr. 45. But
Anybody, bro.
I know, so I think I liked what he had to say as far as like we need because we have some broken things in this America that we need to fix, like
Major shit, bro.
racial inequality.
I don't know how. I don't know. I guess it's a pessimistic view, but I don't think he's gonna take care of any of that.
No, but at
Just
least
like
he's aware of it. I mean,
send us a stimulus. Go, $15 minimum wage. Try to put a little bit of money into programs that, you know, inclusivity, diversity, all that shit. But it's kind of like I told you when I was at a work conference years ago, and my supervisor at the time was all pissed off about the racism at the border that we were experiencing. The brown people, the Americans, brown, that we were going, because of our job. And I'm like, what are you going to stop racism? And she was pissed and she stormed out of the hotel when we were, at the conference. And I'm like, what the hell, bro? But I had to go apologize to the white lady, of course, for being so insensitive. I'm sorry to be insensitive, to be pessimistic, that, you guys, white people, are not going to fix anything right now. Or you, white lady.
well, I think it starts with white people standing up and saying,
Well, yeah,
being aware of your.
but bro, okay, I see that point, and of course, like they say, like one in Spanish, we have the phrase, even if you can only pick up one grain of the sand. Oh God, that was hard to translate. If you can pick up one grain of the sand, even that's one, and if everybody can pick up one grain, then But my point was like we're partying after a work conference, like we're not partying, just chilling, having a couple drinks at the hotel after the conference, and this woman over here is trying to like clenching her pearls about racism, and it's like we're just trying to chill. And then, oh no, we're gonna do something about it. We're gonna do something. And I'm so I laughed. I was like, what are you gonna do about it?
Oh my God, I
And
remember
that was like when she lost it, and that was my point. Is like, why are we ruining this whole night because your drunk white guilt is not letting you be right now? You know what I mean? That's what pissed me off. And then I, the brown gay person, had to go apologize so she can come back and keep partying. It was like, everybody calm the fuck down.
God,
you know what I mean?
That brings back memories. Oh my God. Bitch, please.
Bitch, please my ass. I gotta tell you. Oh, you saw Pepe Le Pew got canceled. That motherfucker has been like me tooing women like left and right since I was a fucking since I can remember and shit. I'm like Pepe Le Pew doesn't even like he harasses even like other like type of beings and shit. Cause wasn't she a cat? She wasn't even a fucking skunk, huh? The one that he's in love with.
He's all like, and she's like, "Get away, bitch! Get away!"
Well,
skunk, dude.
It's like Pepe Le Pew had it coming. There's a lot of other people that we'll get to once we get to the TikTok shit. That the three people we talked about.
Those Frenchies.
If there's like, I mean, all right, finally you got to Pepe Le Pew. Hey, I gotta tell you this.
Womanizer. What?
I watched Coming to America last night.
Oh.
I don't know how you're gonna take this, homie. I thought it was fucking amazing.
No,
I thought it was fucking great. I have no idea why all these people are complaining. I'm not saying it's better than the first. I'm not saying it's like, oh, it's the greatest movie I've ever seen. But damn, I thought I was gonna watch like a piece of trash. Corny. They were talking about how corny the lion scene was. Yeah, it was CGI, but whatever. I did find the fact that they sold a lot of products. Whiskers got in there, or whatever that cat food was. Was a lot of product placement.
That's true.
Which is, and one of the podcasts they were complaining about it. They're like, "That's not New York. That's not New York." And I know it's supposed to, Coming to America was filmed in New York. And I feel like sometimes I wish I can have access to talk to these podcast people, because I'm like, how do I have more information than you? It was a Tyler Perry studio. So of course it's not gonna look what is it in Atlanta? So even the atmosphere looks different and shit, I didn't pay attention to that. I almost rewatched it today because I was like, what if the vaccine made me crazy because I just got it yesterday and that's why I love this movie because everybody else hates it. So I wanted to rewatch it, but I thought it was great, bro.
I mean, I didn't hate it. I
That
just
was a
heard
good movie.
I just heard all the people saying.
But what do you think?
I thought it was entertaining with all the
It was definitely entertaining.
just Leslie
Oh,
Jones,
Leslie Jones killed that.
Tracy, and even they had the
Tracy Morgan, I heard a lot about him. I didn't really think he did much in this movie.
no Wesley
Oh,
Snipes.
Wesley Snipes. He killed it.
And the young guy, they made it focus, on him as a like a prince. He's a prince, right?
Yeah. Because Eddie is
And then
Prince Hakeem became the king.
and then the whole.
So, Isle Cats and Kittens, spoiler alert if you haven't watched
Oh
this,
yeah,
but
yeah,
at this point, like, I feel like I was late to the thing, so we're gonna say some shit,
yeah.
so fast
So
forward if you don't want to
just
hear.
you know, put your earplugs on because we are.
Family. And I got all my sisters
Shut up.
with me.
With me, whatever.
For the real Isle Cats and Kitten fans,
That's before like
they
the
know what's
internet,
up.
and you didn't look at the lyrics.
And you know what's funny? Because, I sometimes listen or watch some of our previous podcasts. We use this song all the time. How funny that we barely just realized that we sing it differently.
Yeah, we haven't. We should do more singing.
We should, but going back to
that
Eddie.
lessen our views or like our 2 views.
I don't give a shit if they don't like us singing, bro. Like, shit. I'm
Maybe.
about to, like, I braided my hair for you today, so I'm gonna, when we take a
Oh.
break, I'm gonna braid it so you can see it. This time it should be more,
I just scrunched my hair up in my banana clip.
Oh, banana clip. Hey.
Banana clip.
See, so now there's all kinds of
Bananas are
information
good.
from all these things that we did after the whole incident, but just real quick, I just wanted to
Real
say,
quick.
when Teyana Taylor came out, I was like, I almost had a fucking heart attack. I knew she was on it. I know she's fucking hot and amazing. But then after her, or no, and then Salt and Pepper. Before Salt and Pepper, oh, and Vogue.
Oh,
And Vogue,
yes.
oh, bro, I was
What
the
a
biggest
man, what a man, what a
Vogue
mighty
fan.
good man.
Oh my lord, I love In Vogue, bro.
That was.
And then Salt and Pepper.
Maybe it's the millennials that don't really get like.
Well, it
the
was the old folks, like Charlemagne complained about it, Andrew Schultz complained about it, Joe
did they
Budden. They said that it wasn't like up to part, but I'm like, what the fuck did you want? A fucking Black Panther too? Like, what do you mean? Like, but, and I get, of course, how can you replace Coming to America? There is no fucking way. It's a classic. It's more like it's legendary. But this shit was funny. Like, it was entertaining, like you said, and I was expecting corny. So what I saw that was corny wasn't even that corny to me, I guess.
Yeah, I think since it I guess you have to have critics because it's all pretty much all black cast. So I don't know.
Speaking about that, did you know why they what's his name? The only white man in the movie. The only famous white man. He's a guy that has like this voice, and he used to have a cartoon about himself when he was a little kid. What the fuck is his name? He's the only white man in the movie. Anyway, shit, I forgot his name, but the story is, I just saw Arsenio Hall talking about it. They got him because they were told you need a white person in the movie. You have to have a white person in the movie. So they were like, ooh, Arsenio and Eddie were like, who can we fucking put in here? So they picked the best white person they can think of, and it was what's his face? I forgot his goddamn name. He had a cartoon that my brother and I used to watch, and the cartoon was based about his life as a kid. He's a kind of overweight white dude with blondish hair. He has like a nose that's kind of like piggish. God, describing him like I sounds like I hate him, but I don't. Well, yeah, he's the only white person in the movie, and he was in this one too. At the beginning, where they were at the burger place. What the fuck is this man's name, man? He's a big deal.
Oh, I know who
he's a big comedian. Movie wise,
he was in the first movie.
Yeah,
and he was like he's like, I get to move up to
Yep.
French fry person.
So when the first movie, they were forced to put a white
He's
person.
like a comedian.
He is a comedian. I like.
He's like a comedian.
I can hear my laugh all loud. Shit, sorry. Sorry.
It's something like,
What the fuck is his name, bro?
I don't know.
Anyway.
But I can see his little.
Like he has like little teeth and his little nose, and he's like,
Yeah, and he's. Yeah.
what the fuck? Well, anyway, that's why he got the role, because they were forced to put a white person in there.
Well, he was in the first one. Too.
No, the first one.
Oh, okay.
So this one they brought everybody back except for the mom. She passed away.
Oh yeah, that's.
What's her name? But then people, Joe Biden complained about Gladys Knight being in there. I thought it was perfect. You put in Vogue, Salt and Pepper, Gladys Knight, close it up. And how is it corny? Like, it's just like, I don't know. I thought it was. What else do you fucking want?
Just say, oh, it's good because the blacks were represented. Or
well, Charlemagne, when he was talking about it, he said that because they sent him the movie months ago, and that Arsenio, when he interviewed him, asked him, "Did you watch the movie?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he said it on the Brilliant Idiots. I'm so glad he didn't follow up with, "Did you like it?" Because I would have I don't want to lie to my idol. I'm like, how you lying? But that's my whole thing. I don't get it, bro. I'm gonna watch it again because I thought it was funny. I thought it had really, really funny moments. I thought Leslie Jones fucking killed it from the moment, like her character, but the moment that just like the Kardashians, and she just because to me, I'm this is a gem, but I'm a comedy, like that's my shit. Like I'll just throw this out there. People don't fucking listen to our podcast anyway.
Trevor Noah, that was my favorite.
Trevor Noah was funny. Colin Jost, he was in there too. But I used to want to be a comedian. That was a thing, a really big dream of mine. But I just never had the balls to do stand up. And there's all these open mics that I could try. But
shit! Remember that one time
in band camp?
We went with your brother. That comedy thing. It was like on the west side behind that
dumpster.
Behind the dumpster.
I was like, I don't think it was me or my brother, homie.
And your brother was like, "Oh, that was shit. They were no good."
By Sushi King.
Yeah.
By Target.
They had like
yeah, they were.
It was like a brewery.
Oh, when I wanted to get up and like do it myself.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Remember?
Well, I barely. I was pretty crunked. But anyway, so I thought that it was as a comedian, like, I don't know. Anyway, I just thought it was good. I thought it was funny. I thought, what's her face? Even though her character was so small, what's her? Teyana Taylor. Even though her character was fucking.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. No, but she was fucking awesome, bro. I thought it was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
She's fucking gorgeous.
If you haven't seen it,
funny. Like there's the whole thing, like Leslie Jones and the dude coming over, and like there's hip hop. The music was great,
God.
bro.
I loved it.
The music was great.
I found it very entertaining, but
they're like they have no idea where the money went. You could see where the money went. Yeah. I don't know. I just want to say, I hope cats and kittens don't get discouraged to watch this movie. I made the mistake of telling my brother that WandaVision sucked after watching the first episode. That fucking show. I don't know if you've seen it, bro. The ending, everything was amazing, but everybody agrees it doesn't pick up until like the third or fourth episode.
I've been wanting to watch that, but
and now my brother's like, "Well, I don't watch it because you said it was trash." And I was like, "Well, can a bitch make a mistake?"
Just watch.
Sorry.
3 episodes and
it's fucking good. And I think my brother, actually, being how he has a photographic memory and knows a lot about comics and stuff, I think he'll find the first 2 episodes actually interesting when I found them boring.
Yeah.
First of all, they're black and white, the first 2 episodes.
You know what? I don't really listen to other people. I just do what I want.
I almost spit my whiskey
out.
I
do what I want.
No, you don't. Bro. If there's somebody that cares about what people think, and I keep telling her, don't, is you, bro. You're always worried about others.
Well, I used to be worse. I've gotten better. Do
All
what
right.
I want.
Let's get into this TikTok business, but do you need another drink before that we do that?
Yeah. God, I sound like a donkey.
I have this, like, let me just say this
Yeehaw.
real quick because I keep having in my thing. Have I told you about that Mexican singer show that I'm watching on Netflix? It's called Mariposa de Barrio,
I think.
the Barrio Butterfly. Because there's no translation. I just heard that. Bung.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, it's funny. Is I would
'Cause
tell
I
you.
moved it.
Yeah, it's so funny how
I
being
neither-
professional is like, God damn, bro. Like, don't breathe. Just get
I forgot my phone.
your phonos. No, but so
My
it's
little
the
kitty.
show about
My little kitty
the life of
phone.
this singer. And she has this tragic ass life, bro. Like,
Tragic.
holy shit. Well, first of all, the only thing I know about her, she's dead. But the only thing I know about her
So
is
dead.
that her husband, her first husband, raped and abused their daughters, his too. And
The
it's
fucker.
fucking sick. And she died in an airplane crash. So she had one of those deaths, like Heath Ledger, like Princess Diana type of shit, right? And watching the show, it has 91 episodes. I'm on episode like 70 something. I'm like, God, and I'm still not to the death, which is what I want to see what happened because people say that there was a lot of involvement of the cartel and shit. Maybe I shouldn't even talk about this, but oh, and all of a sudden I got scared.
Second thought.
I got scared, bro. I got scared.
Shit, the cartel.
Anyway.
Fuck you up.
TikTok.
Just kidding.
TikTok.
Just kidding. So.
We're gonna talk about TikTok, but we probably need a drink for those motherfuckers.
that
Lorrazy
What?
got banned. Nah,
Me.
the Bodega Cats.
The Bodega Cats got banned.
Speaking of that, we haven't started.
TikTok.
Testing, 1 2 1 2, test 1 2 1 2. ¿Qué onda, wey? We are the Bodega Cats.
Bad cats.
It's lit. And I don't know what the fuck we're doing, but for some reason I feel like 30 minutes into the podcast, Lorisi and I should be the ones to start it.
Ah,
I am
For
50 for peaches.
Larizi is here.
Hey. Yeah, sorry about that. I owe cats and
I
kittens.
was gonna say.
There's your intro.
We got the intro. We got you hooked.
Yesterday when I went to get the vaccine. I've been like looking at other people's, their ethnicity, where they work, how much they make, just to see how we fall in the category of getting the vaccine. And one of my partners, he pays for better insurance than I do, but we have the same job, same everything. And he got a location that's really close to my house. And he just went in, got his shot. For me, it was like all the way at the Balloon Fiesta,
Oh my god.
and which is super far for those IO cats and kittens that are not New Mexican or Albuquerqueans, Burqueños. But it was super far, and the thing said, wear your mask, blah blah blah. Wear. That's why I was wearing these shoes. Wear comfortable walking shoes, and if you're not mobile, maybe you should reconsider and change your appointment.
What?
So I was like, because I pay for the crappy insurance, I get like crappy treatment, bro. And talk about, and I was just telling you this
Wow.
story because my nose is really, it hurts because it's dry. Because walking to the place, and I have pictures, I'll post them on here, but it was like, God damn it. I was like, the wind was hitting you. There's no trees or nothing in that
What?
area. We're like walking in this parking lot that's like the pit, like this huge parking lot.
Huh.
And I'm like, we're never going to get there. And I'm following people, but we have to be separated. So everybody has those 6 feet of separation and shit. And we're following each other and shit. And thank God I wore a beanie.
Oh
But
my
I
God.
wore,
So it was outside?
no. You had to walk this long ass place. And then it was kind of like, once you went in there, it was kind of
What?
like a gym. And then you went through another, I walked. I'm not, like, they were
Wow.
right.
Wow.
If
that's
I went
crazy.
with my grandma,
I just went to my regular,
it wouldn't have worked.
like my local pharmacy.
But they told you to go there, or you just went and randomly were selected and shit?
They told me to go there.
Oh, see? That's what I'm
So I
saying.
made an appointment.
And don't
And
say what insurance you have, but um, I almost want to say you have the same as homie. So
yeah.
see, so I pay less, so I get like a crappy treatment. Imagine the people that don't have insurance. Like I know from my peeps that haven't got a call.
Well, I was talking to a lady because we were there. We were just waiting in line for a long time because you have to get pre-screened and then they take your temperature. And
See, they didn't do that to me.
they didn't take your temperature.
I'm telling you, we were like cattle.
Oh my god!
They just
Were
threw
there
us in
older
there.
people there, or was it?
I didn't see anyone that was like maybe past 80, but I definitely saw some late 60s. I gotta tell you about this privileged Karen O.
Oh shit!
So annoying.
Stupid fucking
He was in
Karen.
front of me, and whatever, right? There were several of us going there. He was in front of me, and there was a couple or like two ladies. I don't know what they were, but they were there, and then that guy, and then me. And we're walking there. Like I said, it was a fucking trip and shit. Once we got there, and we saw the first table, the first desk with someone. The ladies, I couldn't hear what they said, but real quick they went in. Him, I was like 6 feet separation, but I could hear. They were like, "You're here for the shot?" He goes, "I guess so, right?" And the guy, I don't know if they are getting paid. They might be volunteers, these people.
Shit.
So the guy was like, "Do you have an appointment?" Well, I guess. And he was just being such a privileged fucking Karen, bro. And then as we kept going forward, it got to the point where he was giving grief to another volunteer or whatever who they were, that I passed him. So I pass him, I get my shot, and then you go to a place where it says the observation room.
You have to wait 15 minutes.
So I'm just following people, and you can't really hear or see people because of the mask. And I always get like, over here, sir, over here, sir. So I'm all, and then we've talked about my fucking princess voice. So once I'm like, oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry, ma'am. I almost feel like, thank you very much, saying something like that, so they don't have to, so we don't have to acknowledge her, like even like, okay, fine, let's get like
Sure.
fucking, but like over here, so thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Yeah, that's fine. How are you? Good, good. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, I was really friendly, and then this motherfucker, I see he's behind me at this point. So I go, again, walk this long hallway and finally got to a desk. And I saw on the top it said observation room to the left. So I just told the guy, go over here. Yeah, please, ma'am. Blah, 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 blah. Boom, I go. And then I hear motherfucker behind me. And they're like, over here, sir. And to where? The observation room? Whatever that means. And the guy's like, what does that mean anyway? I'm like, shut the fuck up, bro. So we get to the observation room.
Wow.
And I walk in there, and there's this white lady, and she's like about in her 50s. And I'm like, oh, like you're gonna sit here, this here sticker, you can put your this, blah blah blah, and sit there, monitor your own time. She has a spiel, right?
Yeah.
So I just like, thank you, ma'am. Boom, sat down, right behind me, motherfucker. And she tries to do her spiel, and he interrupts her. Well, and then she's like, well, you got your vaccine, right? I don't know, you tell me. And she's like,
Damn, what the
well,
fuck?
and she got like, when your job is just to be like, ba 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 ba, and then they ask you a question, you're like, oh fuck. It's like the Guanajuato kids that tell you a story of the callejones and shit. They're like, oh fuck, don't interrupt me, bitch. I know this like by memory and shit. So the lady's trying to like, she doesn't know what to say. She's like, well, we can find out, sir. And she's trying to find out, and he's like, what? She's like, did you come from the vaccine section? I don't know. You're the expert. You tell me.
What a fucker.
Fucking asshole, privileged Karen, bro. And then by this point, I'm sitting, and I sat really close to the door, the exit, so I could just walk out. And I'm sitting there by there, and I just stop it. I ignore him, but I look back, and I see that he's still talking to her.
Oh my god.
So then all of a sudden, I'm looking at my phone, whatever, and he just walks by me and walks out. He didn't even wait the 50 minutes. He just literally wanted to give people grief. Why, bro? Why are these like white privilege? Maybe not white necessarily, but privileged motherfucker. He was white, but privileged motherfuckers that is like, I already feel like we were talking earlier before we were pottying that it's just, there's a lot of people out there that are essential personnel that don't, like, I was listening to The Breakfast Club, and this bus driver call, and she's like, I get it, the teachers need the vaccine and all that, but she's like, there's bus drivers, there's
Oh, yeah.
maintenance people, there's all these that we're back in the back of the line, and we're here surrounded by children and people, you know. And it's
Yeah.
like, damn, you're right. And this motherfucker has the privilege to take the vaccine, and he's acting up like a little bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm calling him out. That's why I know this is boring. Sorry, Idle Cats and Kittens. I wanted to call this bastard out because it's like, you're whack if you like going around place to place, walking around like you're privileged like that. I'm not telling you to like have your head down and shit, but like be humble, bitch.
Sit
Be
down.
humble.
Sit down.
Hey, be humble.
Be humble.
Hey,
Sit down.
bitch.
Sit down.
Be humble.
Be humble.
And that means we need a drink break.
Do you have any pretzels?
Kinky. You sound like that one ex when I took her to Larissa's house one time. Do you have anything to eat? Larissa's all, I guess I can make you some pozole. Oh yeah, I'm like, Larissa, what the fuck? You sound like my
Well,
grandma trying to feed everybody in
I
the.
had it made already.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But anyway, gonna get Larissa some pretzels and some drinks.
Put some onion.
Anyway, we're back.
Hello.
And we're back.
Hello.
Testing. No, I
Took
did
a little
sanitize
break.
your microphone though,
You did.
just in case some juices got on there.
My juices from
Because I have
before.
another podcast that's the sexual
Oh.
sexual macaroon evenings.
You have another podcast? I'm so hurt.
Imagine I had a podcast and that's where my money comes from, you know, because it's all like
you're like,
sexual shit.
I'm just doing this.
This one's the
Worry.
fun one. The other one's for fun. Like the other ones, I'm like, I feel like a prostitute. Nah, just kidding.
You hoe.
I
Use a
wish.
hoe.
If I had another podcast or another like form like that to make money, you think I would hold back on shit, the things that I've been wanting to say? But we're about to get on this.
Get on this shit.
Yeah, I think we only recorded like 40 minutes before, but yeah, we're about to get on this
Situation.
TikTok situation that I wrote TikTok.
TikTok.
I almost don't even want to click on it anymore, but we gotta bring up Cuomo, Woody Allen, and Billie Eilish. But let's talk about that, bro. Let's talk about what happened what was it, Wednesday?
Yep, Wednesday.
So last Wednesday, Larissa and I are like, let's get on this TikTok business and do our thing, right? Because of Corona and because we're not like you fuckers, we stay in our
Fuckers.
houses. So,
You fuckers.
just kidding.
We're just...
Friends, you friends.
Yeah, don't take it personally.
Every time I say the word fucker, switch it for friend.
Fucker friend?
So mother friend.
Mother friend. You're my mother friends. My Isle mother friends. Isle mother friends.
But anyway, so we get on TikTok and so
Sorry.
okay. I made Larissa a Negroni, and I tell her that I'm not trying to be fancy or anything. This is my favorite drink, but gets hairs on your chest, bro. Like you gotta really be a
I
drunkie.
think they're growing now. Hey, what's up?
So she just took a sip and she wanted to move from the vodka cranberry, and I'm like, all right, getting this Negroni, and I did throw a little cucumber and jalapeno to give her flavor, but it's definitely a man's drink. And by that I mean
I'm definitely not a man.
a powerful person.
Ooh,
That's what I
what are you
meant.
saying? I'm not powerful?
No, I'm saying that most women are not considered powerful. That's why I say it's a man's drink. Are we not drinking it?
I will drink it if it means I am powerful. A photo op.
We just did a photo up for those you just listening. Anyway,
Yes.
bring us the Bernie before we get into this TikTok situation, because be careful with the feet, with the legs, because I know how you are. You like to break shit.
Damn. Break this shit. I'll break something off and you're whatever.
Break my face.
I'll break your face.
I don't know if the camera. I'm gonna start referring to positions that we don't have the money or people in, but I'm still good. Like, yeah. So cameraman.
I immediately went to sexual positions. My perv.
No, you're not. I think you're probably gonna be ovulating really soon. And
The
apparently
eggs
your
are the-
body's still willing to do some shit, bro. Hey,
Wax on.
wax off.
What's that shit, baby?
Mr. Miyagi, Mr. Miyagi,
uh,
Mr. Miyagi. Hey, I wish we had a camera angle on this side. You guys would have seen
booty,
like some
booty,
nice booty popping.
booty, booty. At my house, I'm all alone.
Shit, like, well, how do you think I fell the other day? I'm all trying to like drop and get up. Drop. I was like, bro, you're not 20 anymore. Don't drop and think you can get up in 2 seconds. I don't think
I can drop, but I can stay in one position.
I could drop. I think I just need to work out a little bit more.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Before I could drop and get up, like nobody's business, bro. Now I'm like, you know how moms get that strength? They just can kneel down, pick up their kid, and get up.
Yeah.
And when I see that, I'm like, or the baby holder, whatever that thing is. Oh my god,
those all like. A baby, like in my family, the babies are not like they come out like 9 pounds.
Oh,
and, like
they're big. They're big people.
Big, like they're toddlers when they come out. So the women in my family are like strong,
thick. Or what is friend of the podcast, Joel. Maybe he'll join us next Saturday. This Saturday, he said, or I guess it's not Saturday, but he said he was hurt because just say it. He took the vaccine and he thought he was gonna be like hurting and shit. So he was like, I can't do it. But we didn't record anyway yesterday. But he wants to. I told him the topics that I want to talk about with him because he's like, oh, I have the perfect shit, and I was like, do you? Or do you know who 50 Foot Peaches is? So I took out my list and read my list, and he's all like,
talk over him.
You should.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna be like, hello.
Can I get a word in?
But nah, so my topics are on point. So we didn't even go over his topics. Mine were so good. But anyway, so he might join us next week. But what was I saying? Besides the point.
I don't know. Sometimes ad-libs are better.
Ad-libs are great, bro. What do you mean better? Ad-libs are the shit. Oh, I see what happened.
What?
The speaker. Fucking asshole. It's okay. The microphone is over here. Yeah, it's okay. The mic's over here anyway. But we don't need sound effects. Shit. Here, Laracy. You'll join me on this adventure.
Oh, yeah? Oh. Bernie. As a man in the... That's real good music.
Yeah. You know what I did? So, you know the trick of like when you don't want your batteries to run out of a device, you put them the other way around?
Oh.
So that way you don't lose them. You just flip it and it doesn't work, but they're still in there. That's what's going on right now. So I'm sorry, Laracy. This will have to wait until next podcast.
I'm so disappointed.
Laracy was about to jam in here, but now, shout out to Crochet Bernie. Hey.
Bernie.
Hey.
Bernie.
Hey.
Bernie.
Hey.
Bernie.
Shout out to Crochet Bernie.
Hey, if you need a Crochet Bernie, DM us and we will get you the Etsy.
Hey. Yeah. Hit Laracy or myself and you get one of these wonderful collection pieces known as the Crochet Cold Bernie. Hashtag
gloves.
Crochet Bernie with his little mittens that were made by a follower of his, which is I think is so cute that he wore something that someone gave him, someone that follows him. Anyway, Crochet Bernie is the shit. If you don't know, now you know, motherfucker.
Now you know.
Mother friend.
Mother friends.
Hey.
Mother friends. Our friends. I'm here to stay.
Hey, unlike Tick Fuck. Nah.
Tick Fuck.
So Laracy took like what? Like 2 years to convince me about TikTok?
Yeah, I've been talking about TikTok. Well, I was watching a TikTok and it said, I don't give a fuck about TikTok. That's what you said. TikToks.
Well,
takes your identity and
it took 2 years to convince me to use it, and less than a month to I changed my mind, to be honest with you. That's fucking bullshit. Let me tell you what's up. If there are any American, and I hate to be this person, but if there's any American people that have any power on TikTok, you're bullshit. Because, and I'm thinking like maybe the Chinese have issues with vulgarity and shit, right? because we were banned. But social media runs off vulgarity.
True.
Like you can't. There is no internet without vulgarity, because the internet existed in, well, once oh, we can get information and whatever. Once vulgarity came into like place, that shit like boom, like that shit was bro. Tell me. Well, okay, let's not go there. My point is just, this is some fucking bullshit, bro.
Well, I think.
And what's vulgarity? Saying bad words?
It's. I mean, there's community guidelines, but it's not really specific.
Because when we got the guidelines,
Because
it's like,
I think they are discriminatory. Because if it's some hot chick doing a booty dance, and that is going to bring more followers and more attention to their platform. But if it's just some,
two middle-aged women. Nah, but the thing is like, of course, there's always going to be double standards or whatever.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Or guys that do their TikTok with their shirt off.
Let me break real quick and say that I have to admit, like, that shit works, because I was watching, one of my favorite podcasts, the Joe Budden podcast, and in this episode, this person just like walked in and they were laughing, they were joking or whatever, and I know, they know like famous people or whatever. But when I saw her and she didn't have makeup on, she had like leggings, no shoes, like leggings, a little sweatshirt, so she wasn't done up. And I was just like, is that Rosa? And it's just like Rosa Costa. For those that you don't know, I'm not gonna say anything other than look her up on IG. Obviously, I know her from more than IG, but it's like, damn, Rosa Costa. So when I saw her again, no makeup, no nothing, just like, leggings and a sweatshirt, and I was just like, oh, fuck. But see, like, you just made me forget, Larissa. Oh, so like, for example, she was being sexual or whatever. No one would stop that. No one would stop that. There were engagement in there with like, just like, whatever. It's fucking Rosa Costa, right? But what I'm saying is that, and maybe TikTok would stop her just because she's Hispanic and they're racist, but I do fear they're racist, homophobic, and they're also prejudiced and ageist. They're literally North Korea. Just kidding.
Oh! You're banned.
I'm just kidding. It's like, okay, so now we'll get into it. We did talk about Cuomo. We talked about Woody Allen, and we talked about Billie Eilish. So let's literally like address the topics and everything we said. So Cuomo, I told you, remember back when COVID started, like back in like May, we were Cuomo-sexuals? And Larissa's like, oh yeah, because of everything that happened. For those of you that like are living under a rock, like, Jesus Christ, look it up. I'm not gonna tell you. Google it. Cuomo-sexuals. It's a freaking Urban Dictionary word. Cuomo-sexual. Now we know what's going on with Cuomo. Again, if you're living under a rock, Jesus Christ, look it up. But so Cuomo's going through his, little, I don't want to say little allegations. I almost now feel a little bit different than that night. But that's the whole thing of the podcast. We say shit, we talk about things, and then nobody proves us wrong. We prove ourselves wrong, and then we retract shit. So Cuomo has allegations. When we talked about it, he had 4. 3 of them seemed bullshit, and 1 of them seemed from a Karen. So we talked our shit, right?
And a lot of conservatives don't like him, so they're gonna throw him under the bus.
Which, it's politics, whatever, cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think anything of that part of the conversation was vulgar or whatever. Again, like, we still want to do a podcast one day when we don't cuss. And that would be the one podcast that we can actually show our families. But
we won't get any views.
No. So that the one that we just got posted today, I had to restrict it for 18 and over because, all it was is sound. And when you can actually hear us, it's like, oh, fuck. But my thing, okay, with Cuomo, I said some things about the lady. And I'm sorry, but I just don't think that. I'm not saying she didn't go through what she went through and her feelings are not true and her emotions or what she feels about the situation. What I'm saying is that, come on, sweetie, like there's so much stuff. The fucking last president used to grab you by the pussy, and now now we're kicking Cuomo out for no goddamn. Now we're kicking Cuomo out because your story of how you felt uncomfortable. You know what I mean? You know how many times I felt uncomfortable? We just talked before we were potting, or I don't know if we talked about before we break about with that conversation about my supervisor, how I had to make the white lady feel comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what makes me like, oh, we got to make the white lady feel comfortable. And I'm not saying like it's hard to talk about this because we've been harassed, we've been treated a certain way, hugged a certain way, touched a certain way when we were like, what the fuck? And I'm not saying because the way that I handled it, I wasn't violated or whatever. But I do feel that it has to do a lot with this, like, oh, whoa, what the fuck? Like, I had a major situation happen on my job that I could have kept it to myself in order to not go through what I've been going through, right? We're going to fast forward because we're not going to talk about this shit. I wish I could talk about this again. If I was getting paid and I didn't need a job, I would talk about it.
You were saying, like, I touched the boobs, so what? Maybe
yeah,
that was
and then I did the Lady Gaga, like, get your vaccine and don't be touching no boobs because we're from New York. It's a stupid ass accent, stupid ass fucking commentary.
Maybe it might have seemed callous to some, but
okay, but now there's two more ladies. How do you feel about it now? I don't know enough.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it guilty until proven, or not guilty until proven guilty? I don't know. As women, are we being ratchet?
You're Trump, but he doesn't.
Oh, that motherfucker
has accountability for anything. Stormy Daniels.
Democrats would never fall in the same category as, Trumpers. But, well,
I just think they're hypocrites because they're all like, well, don't abort, use abortion, blah, blah, blah. But
and you know how many of those men have got rid of problems, quote unquote? Yeah. So that was one, right? Okay, next topic. We went to Billie Eilish and we were talking about how people were body shaming her. We are Lizzo's #1 podcast fans. So it's like Lizzo is like a once we get our sound bites, we gotta have a Lizzo sound bite. Like Lizzo is our queen. So we're all about not body shaming. So the whole point of the conversation was about how are you body shaming this young girl who's so talented, so fucking talented. We were talking off camera about her Tourette's and her, issues and shit. She's an amazing young lady, right? And they're body shaming her. And I told Larisi, I honestly feel she has really big boobs from what I've seen, that in those few images that we get to see without her baggy clothes. And I think that's what people are like so infatuated with. We want to see you big boobs. Like, no, why you wear that bag? That's why I think people focus on her baggy clothes. Because if she was Lizzo wearing baggy clothes, do you think they would complain? They would just be like, oh, there's this chunky lady who's really talented. They wouldn't even question the baggy clothes.
Yeah, and it's about her talent, not her body. I mean...
And then the point is we were talking about this, having this conversation, real conversation like we have.
She's only 19 either.
Yeah. And I was just like, Lorisi said something about, is she even 18? And I was like, whoa, bro, don't make me sound like Woody Allen here. So I said that, right? So now I keep thinking in my OCD head, this might have been a trigger of TikTok that I said that. But I just said it to Lorisi as a fucking joke, like, hey, like, don't make it sound weird, like, she's 18. I thought she was 18. She's 19. Anyway, whatever. We're not fucking talking about her tits. We're talking about, I said tatas in the fucking TikTok.
Oh, that's right.
All her tatas.
But you said it so low, like.
And I said it, like, why are people talking about her tatas? So it's not like, yummy, her tatas. Like, do you know, it's so fucking different. So Then we go to Woody Allen, right? And we talked about Woody Allen. He's a fucking perv. He's still out there in the streets, and we're all watching his movies. We don't give a fuck. Even this documentary. I'm actually, to be honest with you, and this is not part of the whole rant that we have going on. I have an issue with what's her name, Mia Farrow, but we'll get to that in a minute. But so TikTok, all of a
I
sudden,
don't watch his movies actually, but
I don't think I watch his movies either. You're right, but they're very
he's
white
just weird.
and
He's
not.
a weirdo.
I know you'll get offended, but when I say white, I'm talking about that mayonnaise type of shit. You have flavor, so I'm not talking about you.
I'm like a spicy mayo.
You you're like a spicy sriracha mayo, spicy jalapeno sriracha.
Exactly.
But anyway, fuck Woody Allen. But then fucking TikTok is like, no fucking warning.
I know we're like, banned.
And then
You've been banned.
we get like random, we're not popular, right? So we get random people going in. You ban us like all of a sudden without no warning, no nothing. And then we saw on the fucking screen. And okay, so we were using Larisse's TikTok because our Bodega Cat's TikTok doesn't have enough followers. So my first complaint, let me just backtrack. My first complaint, we can't do a live on the Bodega Cat's TikTok because we don't have a certain amount of followers, right?
You have to have 1,000 followers.
So we use Larisse's because she has them, right? So they banned her shit. And now I'm just like, what the fuck? So we can't use our account that just started, kind of like, let's pretend we're just newbies or whatever in TikTok world. I guess we are. And then they cancel us and we're like, oh fuck. So we start another one. How dare you, TikTok, of a person that's been like working themselves up to a certain point of what your standards are? How dare you not even give a fucking warning and just be like, oh, you're banned. And then we get a message, you can't use this until October of 2021. What?
Yeah. I mean,
what?
Even like, they should at least, but they do talk about community guidelines, but it's really vague. Like,
it's the same shit that you do with everything. Do you agree with the terms and conditions? You click yes because you don't have the time to read all that shit, bro. But I've told you, the terms and guidelines of TikTok
are subjective.
Were very scrutinized. And I never read them. I just went by why my OGs.
If we had even more views than that, I don't know if they would have banned us.
And then let me say this.
It was like some
go ahead.
Famous TikToker, like.
I want to know what happens to them. To be honest, what happens when Jason Derulo posts too much? Like, he can post an eggplant print.
Yeah.
But we can't say Woody Allen is a pervert, Billie Eilish is getting harassed because of her big tatas, and Cuomo sexuals are no longer.
We did say penis too, I think.
Oh yeah, I said penis a couple times. Like I ever say penis. I would say fucking cock and dick. You like, and I said penis. Are you kidding me, bro? Like this. Nah, that proved to me, TikTok, you're a piece of shit. And I get it. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Not that I saw followers on the Bodega Cats podcast, but definitely followers on TikTok. I don't think they correlate, bro. I don't think they correlate.
Yeah, and I don't know, TikTok, it started out as a kid thing. Like, when I first went on there. No, when I first went on there, these kids were telling me, "Why are you following me? Are you a pervert?"
That doesn't mean that it was started by kids, bro.
Under 30 or
kids
over
are
30.
Idiots.
But they're like, "Why are you following me? I'm a kid." I'm like,
I'll be like, "Bro, your brain hasn't even developed, so shut the fuck up."
I'm just following people, and then all these adults started joining, and like the little kids are just like, I don't know.
Oh no, celebrities started joining. And that's when, like, everybody was cool with, like, whatever, right? It's like Jason Derulo did a joke that you and I have been going on for, like, like the whole time with the joke
if he gets banned. We should call him.
No, again, the eggplant, bro, like, he has, like, well, maybe he now has understood that TikTok is not the place for certain things, and he puts that eggplant print on IG. I'm telling you, IG is Facebook, and I don't support Facebook, but I don't them, bro. Maybe we do need to move to certain situations like the Badu network and stuff. Unfortunately, those places that are now have been created are just for black people. Not unfortunately for us. And I get it. They need their own platforms and their own things and but I feel like they won't be valued as much unless we're all involved, which unfortunately that's the way it happens, right? But if you have the access to, let's say that we decide who can be a bodega cat, IO cat, or kitten. That's a big power, bro. Because then we'd be like, that person's ratchet. Like, remember that person that sent you the thing about he wants to be your sugar baby or something?
God,
You're like,
yeah.
Larissa gets like Larissa doesn't only get dick pics, you guys. She gets DM like some crazy propositions, bro.
Yeah,
Talk
this
about
guy
like,
on
what's that
IG.
movie called? Something proposition? That's you, bro. You
Like
get like
3,000
weird propositions,
3,000
bro.
a week to be his sugar daddy.
Mama, hopefully.
I
Nah.
feel like saying,
No,
what does
no,
that mean?
no. He said sugar baby. Or something like that.
Oh.
That means you're the one getting the money. That's why he offered you $3,000. That's what scares me. Someone that puts a price has never been a sugar daddy. Because you're gonna give him a piece of gum until they ask you for a fucking Corvette.
Corvette.
Hey. So Larissa gets propositioned by this fucking bastard. He's all like, be my sugar baby, $3,000 a month.
What does that even mean?
It means like, bro.
Do I have to just drop everything and?
No, it means you put the. That's why I tell you to tell him, yeah, go ahead and send the money here, and here are the stipulations. I will show you a picture of my feet on Monday. I will show you a picture of my ear on Tuesday. I will show you a little bit of hair on Wednesday. Like, you put the stipulations, bro. That, like, play with these motherfuckers. That's what I'm telling you. Like, play with these fucking assholes. Who knows if it's like some random ass bitch that hates you. Maybe this is this Peach's life story.
Maybe I could do a
and just catfishing you and shit.
OnlyFans where I show my fupa and.
No, that's too much. They gotta pay good money for that. Nah, I'm talking about like showing like random shit. You eating a cucumber, boom, $2,000, bro.
Can you hear me, Crunchy?
Look, hold on, I don't have the. No, get closer. Yeah. Yeah. See, you want to hear Larissa crunch on a cucumber? $200. You want to see Larissa suck on a cucumber? $1,000.
I don't know.
I'm gonna be your manager.
I don't want to be a side piece.
No, you're not a side piece. You're the entertainment. Like, you're saying, you don't want to be Marilyn Monroe. You want to be Jackie O? Come on, bitch. No, ain't nobody Jackie O. Nobody's.
I'll be Jackie O.
Anybody will be Jackie O, bro. No, lies. I wouldn't.
Lies.
I wouldn't be Jackie O. I don't want to be Jackie O. Bro, you want to be like the what's it called? The trophy wife? If I was a trophy wife, you better treat me like one. Jackie O was not treated like a trophy wife, bro. Jackie O was treated like a regular diggler schmiggler girl that just lived in the White House. Meanwhile, he was fucking Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was the top of the top. Like, he was fucking some ratchets underneath Marilyn.
Yeah.
Marilyn was the top of the top. But if I had to choose, I choose Marilyn, bro.
Yeah.
So how you want to be like fucking Jackie? If you want to be Jackie, bro, I'll introduce you to someone tomorrow. Shit. Maybe not. Because he's not going to make you rich.
No,
so,
because I talk shit, but
Jackie
I'm too scared.
Jackie was like Hillary.
I don't want to get hurt.
Exactly. So how dare you say you want to be Jackie O? You know how hurt that woman. Yeah. It's like Hillary, bro. It's like, you don't want to be that person. I want to be that strong, powerful person, but not that she succumbs to dick.
That's true.
And I know Hillary didn't just do it for dick.
That was like in.
She did it for her political career.
Way back in the 60s, where, I mean, women barely got the right to vote.
Yeah, bro. But then you say that to me, and I watched that show, First Wives. Jackie, whatever the age was, 70s or whatever. Well, 70s, right? What's her face married
No,
to the dude that had
it was
polio?
in this.
50s, 60s?
Yeah,
Whatever it was.
he died
Before
in
her.
1960.
Before her, another first wife that was married to the president that had polio. Who was that? Roosevelt?
Yeah, I think
Eleanor.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Ugh.
She was a G. I mean,
Nah.
they're still
A
talking.
G is not enough, bro.
She did some incredible things.
Talk about an incredible white woman.
And that was in what?
Exactly. So
Late
Jackie
40s?
came to the, and this happens to a lot, maybe not all Mexicans, but where in my culture, what will people say? Jackie was all about that. Eleanor Roosevelt, bro, I think she was gay,
I
and she
think
had a
so.
girlfriend. I think it was Eleanor Roosevelt. I don't remember which first lady, but they did
I
so
think you're
much.
right.
The ones that were like defending and protecting black people's rights. She had a girlfriend. She knew her husband was cheating and whatever, and she let go. So she let go in the fact, like, hey, I know you still need your political career. I have my side piece over here. And it wasn't just like, oh, I'm gonna go fuck a girl. No, she had a genuine, like, true relationship with this woman. I forgot who this woman was. Like, look it up, you guys. Where I'm not making shit up. Like, look it up. Like, this was like facts. This is facts at this point. So to me, again, when you say like, oh, you want to be Jackie? Oh, nah. Either I'm Marilyn or I'm fucking Eleanor, bro.
Yeah, I'm just tired of the white male, like, whatever. What? Why are you laughing? What's so funny?
Laurie's tired of the white male. Like, you don't even have to finish your sentence, bro. We all are.
I mean,
All you
I'm
had
a
to
white
put there.
lady.
No, you have old and rich. Boom, bro. We're all tired of those motherfuckers.
I want to see some diversity and representing what this country is, which is diverse in culture, ethnicity, um, mixed. Like, I don't get the Aryan brother thing because we're all mixed with so many cultures and ethnicities. There's no pure race, as they like to say, you know. So that's
All right,
why
I might
people.
hit you with something controversial then.
Oh shit! Do it.
You feel like Kamala has done anything? Like the way Larissa looks at me. This is her look like, should we have talked before production? Should we had a pre-production talk?
No. Well, that's just I think the the people in power, you can't look to the government to change things. I think it's grassroots, like your local, what you do locally, because that's gonna affect you more than.
I know what you're saying.
Okay, we got stimmies. That's good.
Oh God, we got 2, 3 after we begged for like. I know what you're saying, bro, but don't you feel that that's just a cop out that we keep saying? Oh, politicians. It's just that, you know what phrase I hate? Boys will be boys.
Oh God.
I hate in this, and now you think that I'm going in one way? No, I'm going super machista on this thing. How the fuck are you women willing to be all like boys will be boys when you complain about being cheated on, when you complain about this, you complain about not getting paid
That's
enough,
just
you
what
complain
men
about all this
do.
stuff. That's what we're, how dare you use those phrases when men do stupid ass shit? But then, you know, this is the thing. I'm gonna straight up. This is what it is. There is no such thing as woman, or women, whatever, or girl code. There is no such thing, bro. Man code, on the other hand, I have that shit, bro. Bro code? Shit, man. It doesn't exist with females. Because not we, because I'm not like that. They act like, oh, we need to be like, no. You are the first people to, and not you either, because I know, again, I talked about it in the last podcast that my best friends are always men. And I said, except for you, but no. except for you and women
I'm really
that
mad.
except for you and women that are like more a little bit not 100% but a little bit more logical and but because you still are pretty girly, you know, but that's not an offense, bro. Men like girly women, but what I'm saying,
Well,
go ahead.
I don't have a man. So.
Yeah,
Well.
that's because they're idiots.
I just haven't put myself out there. So
Get on those social or dating
no.
apps and shit. Why not, bro?
Maybe.
I
kind
met.
of like being. I don't know.
I like it if you're happy.
I'm happy.
Then cool.
I had to work on myself.
Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. Anyway,
What is that?
finish the fucking talk about TikTok sucks. I hate you. I think you're fucking not a good business motto in the sense of like, let's just like cancel you. And then Laurice is like, well, they really maybe didn't ban me. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Like, no. If you tell me you're banned until October, fuck you. And then if we can still use you, then why did you lie to me? So I'm really upset about TikTok.
Because they're missing out.
We had like great content. We were like just forced to try to recreate some shit that is like the whole Cuomo grab a boob.
People
like
are as cool as we.
Nobody.
And people, they don't understand.
Well, fuck him. But anyway, I think that was all I had. Fuck TikTok. Happy Women's History Month. Shout out to Coming to America. It was great, bro. I'm gonna watch that shit again.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up for entertainment. Fuck the haters, man.
The plot, I mean, there is no way in hell you can recreate a better plot.
Yeah. I mean, I love the part where, spoiler alert.
Yes.
Leslie Jones in the bath.
Oh.
The guy comes up. Can you clean it a little bit more?
And you remember on the first one, on the original one, he's like, the royal penis is cleaned. And this time it's like, the royal vagina is clean. It's like, no, it's not. Do one more run.
Do a thorough run.
Oh, that shit is crazy.
Can you imagine that? Going in a hot tub and just getting the service for whatever choice.
I have to be 100% honest, and this is a gem. When I watched Coming to America, which is one in the 80s or something?
90s?
I don't know, but that's been one of my fantasies that once I heard that, I was like, that shit never left my mind. Cleaning your royal, like, privates?
Labia? The royal labia.
So that's a thing. Whoa. Like, not ill, like, oh, that's a little like, ooh.
If I wanted like a sugar baby, I would ask, someone to clean my,
hell
shave
yeah.
my.
Shit, you think I'll ever bathe myself again?
Shit.
I'll be like, you didn't get the lower back right.
You need some more bubble bath in there.
Put a little bit more love into your rubbing.
I like lavender.
I like it when you blow a little bit after you washed it.
Thorough cleanse.
Oh, bro. But anyway,
of the pate.
We're past our bedtime, and we again didn't hit on the OCD. Larissa and I talked plenty about it behind camera, but let me just say this: OCD is no joke, and as much as people are like, because I said this to someone, it's not funny, bro, and they're like, I never thought it was funny, and I was like, well, yeah, because you like things clean. Oh, it's so funny. It's not funny. Like, it drives me nuts. I want my neighbor to continue to please throw your trash in your own trash. I'm having a fucking panic attack here every time that I hear the trash cans. My OCD is real, and it doesn't help with the rest of my issues.
Why do you tell me about the scissors? I
told you about the scissors, and that's a gem, And anyway, you guys, we are the Bodega Cats.
We are.
And
it's
our Coronaversary.
Oh my god, it's been so we're turn around.
Every now
And
and
then
then
I
I
get
get
a
a
little
little
bit nervous. And then I
turn,
see the look in. I can see the look in your
turn.
eye.
Oh, we can see the look in our
I
eyes,
stare
bro.
deeply into your eyes.
Usually I'm looking at the camera like this.
Ah, 'cause I can look at your eyes. I can see you're talking and I can interrupt you.
Whenever she wants.
Because she is a mic hog.
Oh, my
She
God.
hogs the mic.
If I was straight, they would love me.
She loves the mic.
Anyway, I got something when we so just so you know, when that turns on, it means like cool it, bitch. Look, oh my God, oh my God.
A
Like,
little bit.
I'll have to edit that, but like
Effects.
now we got a little bit more effects going on.
Boom,
Motherfuckers,
boom, boom.
motherfuckers, motherfuckers.
Cool.
Lorisi got access to the words too. Keep going, bro.
Their words?
Dictionary. Excellent.
Oh.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, you didn't know we had that, huh?
Yeah.
Been on COVID for a year,
DJ
bitches.
in the
Come and check this fucking podcast out.
Louisa DJ. Peaches DJ. Full effect. Full effect.
Hey.
Oh my God. We're dangerous.
Ooh, we're so dangerous.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Eh.
Damn.
Yeah,
That thing's
motherfuckers.
motherfucking cool.
So we are here. 54 Peaches.
Louisa.
And of course, Crochet Bernie.
Crochet burning with those little glasses.
He got little feet.
He's got little spectacles.
And his little mittens made by that lady that one day will learn her name so she gets her props. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me do for Elise on this and see how it sounds. Oh shit, that was for Elise on a fucking DJ sound. If you motherfuckers are so fucking uncouth that don't know what for Elise means, it's a Beethoven song. Bitches, there you go. Peaches is not uncouth.
Ooh. Using them big words.
Ain't she facetious either?
She got the Webster dictionary.
Per se.
Per se.
I am 54 Peaches.
Louisa.
Salud.
Love the Isle Kittens.
Love you, Isle Cats and Kittens. Keep following us. I promise
Tell your friends.
it's gonna get better.
Respond. Have a conversation. And we'll talk to you.